What's going on, guys? LCG here, back with episode 4 of Valley. We're deep down inside the Soma facility right now. We're trying to get to the reactor beneath the facility. Alright, we're leaving off. For those of you who are just now tuning in, Valley is a new game. It's an adventure-style, first-person, action-type game from Blue Isle Studios. You can read the description of it in the video description below, a little bit down below here. If you were to do this kind of action with your mouse, you'd be able to see it. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where exactly we are within the game. We've been kind of skipping. I don't want to say we've been skipping around, but we've definitely missed a couple paths just because I would start going and there was no real way to get back, or it looked like that was the direction we need to be headed. So, let's go ahead and pick up this medallion. We need to pick up some more acorns too. If you're liking these videos, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button and throw me a subscribe. That tells me that you're interested in the game and you're enjoying the direction that it's going. One piece of advice I would give anybody who does decide to pick this game up is turn down all the volumes. This stuff was cranking loud right from the get-go. I couldn't stand it. And the sensitivity took a lot of getting used to, but eventually I got there. Alright, so let's I think we're gonna head this direction for right now. Unless did we come from here? I can't remember. It looks like, yeah, we did. We actually came from here, came in here, shot around, explored a bit up there, came back in, activated the console up there. It doesn't look like this is anything we need to do right here necessarily, I don't think. I think we actually, did we come up there? Now I'm all confused. You know what? Let's just drop down. We'll figure it out. Whoop! The orbs that grow within the valley yield vast deposits of energy. Pendulum aims to win the war by harnessing this energy using the life seed. Bombs created using this energy have the potential to destroy entire cities. Alright, I was afraid I actually just died there. So now we need to get to the reactor deep within the mountain. I don't know how deep they expect me to go, but we better give me some help here. In the form of an upgrade, get where you need faster with the pushrod piston maximum velocity upgrade. Alright.
Our newly developed pushrod pistons will allow pathfinders to achieve an unprecedented velocity. By energizing the tunnel rails, the L.E.A.F suit should conduct enough energy to reach immense speeds.
Run the rails, travel faster. Alright, I'm cool with that. Okay, never mind. I thought that was another crate that was about to fly over. I'm fully upgraded now. This game really is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't normally play this. If you look at my Steam library, a lot of survival games, a lot of tycoon style games, like the Project High Rise is the one that I'm interested in right now. This is just a nice break from pretty much everything that I've been playing for the past 2 to 3 years. Blue Isle Studios really nailed it. They hit the nail on the head with this game. No way around it. Alright, so we zoop over here. I feel like I'm missing out, because there's been a few of those that I've just completely blown past. And this is, once again, I think it's taking us as far as we can into the mountain. Showing us the new skill set, or the upgrade, while at the same time, whoop, don't need to bother with that, advancing the story. Oh no, what did I do? Alright, so I have a chance to recover from that one. That looked like a catastrophic failure on my part. If you guys have been watching from day one, you saw the blunders of me trying to figure out how jumping works in this game. They're pretty similar to what almost happened there just now. Alright. Come on, let me up. I'm there. I'm there. Alright, here we go. Back on the rails. Time to get excited. I wouldn't mind having one of these installed in my house. Head straight out. I'm gonna make it. Yeah! I feel like in this game the sounds really amplify some of the experience. You get amped up when they play those ominous little tidbits of audio. Like that. That was pretty neat. I don't know if I did a poor job landing it or what, but kind of hit a little bumpy patch there. And up and over, come on. Another route down there. I almost want to go back and try that one. My brain just doesn't see stuff like that quick enough to really react to it. More akin to a slug when it comes to reaction speed. Right there. Alright, so if those are more Emerita swarms, dark blue ones. Doesn't look like I can hit that one just yet. What's going on here? You just too far away from me? Or I guess it just takes a second or two. Looks like we might need to save some of this. You guys notice how loud that got though? And I have my master volume turned down pretty significantly. Alright. What are we looking at here? We got a crate here. First, we'll pick up the acorn. Note from a worker. Whoever these people were that once lived in this valley sure went through a lot of trouble covering out all these giant colossi everywhere, even in these tunnels. Must have been pretty important to them. Digging out passageways through the middle of a mountain ain't easy. Okay. Missing something? Because that looks like the end of the road here. Oh, going down.
That damned Oppenheimer! A report just came in stating that Manhattan's first yield test was a surefire success. The explosion yielded 20 kilotons of TNT energy. I know I can outmatch this at greater efficiency, but time is running out. I am ordering a 300% increase in production to meet quotas for a megaton blast yield, produced in 3 days' time. But of course, our trump card lies in the Thanatos cannon prototype under development. Its power, unlike anything Oppenheimer could possibly fathom. With this technology, we'll become the closest thing to gods the world has ever seen!
So it sounds like the scientist here is slowly losing his mind as the game progresses. He started out boasting about some of his revelations. And now it's more of a competition and fighting for government attention, really. Or just the attention of whoever, I don't know, I guess whoever's willing to give it to him, really. It seems like a real goober at this point. Now, one thing we haven't seen is anything to do with the number of medallions required to do much of anything. I'm kind of curious as to where those start coming into play. That right there, friends, is the reactor. This is the whole core. We say let's smoke it. Just shut it down. Well, they have those huge Amrita storages up top.
Fisher's all but ignoring any of my pleas to slow down what they're doing to the valley. We're speeding blindly past the point of no return. Edwin can see it too. The animals have all vanished or died off. The trees are withering away. Even those Amrita swarms have become incredibly aggressive. And the Damon. What will happen to them? With word coming in over broadcast of victory in Europe. What's the point in it?
So it looks like we're winning the war, but they're still pushing for progression in this new weapon, right? And Edwin was the guy she was talking about before, who he had no reason to really care about her, but they got along just great. He had a leaf suit of his own. Real love affair in the story. Now I'm curious as to why the doctor scientist type here holds so much power over this project in a single-handed way. Trying to get the light seed from within the reactor core here. Blam! The life seed amplifies any energy that passes through it. More testing needs to be conducted to further learn of its effects. Alright, let's test it.
Warning, solar reactor deactivated. Fueling to Astra has been
We haven't heard anything about Astra up until this point. Escaping the Soma facility is our number one
The second
goal.
facility built within the valley, named Astra, works in unison with Soma. The valley's orbs are harvested at the Astra facility, which
What
then
was that?
cycles through the Soma reactor to be amplified and returned to Astra for weapon creation. The two facilities are interdependent on each other, like yin and yang, to maintain a balance.
Normally these ramps kind of give you insights to where you should be heading. There's really no indication on where you need to go. These might all lead to the same place. What the heck? That guy right there. Who is that? Yes, what the hell was that? Alright. Hitting the next load screen, Pendulum's bombs rely on Astra's link with Soma. The Astra extractor pulls in energy, typically from orbs, to deliver to Soma, while the Soma reactor amplifies the energy and sends it back to Astra for weapon creation. So the light speed may be super powerful. Zapping those things only takes one nice shot. Any crates, nothing. Alright. It's all water. Heading up. So I know for this playthrough I've been mostly just narrating the game. If you guys have any input on how I go about this in future episodes, please feel free to give me any input you've got. I look forward to it. I wasn't really sure how to do this. Once again, this is not my typical style game. Some good little fireflies there. I can't tell if they're happy or sad.
As a precaution, we cannot allow Astra to operate without a link to Soma. Otherwise, it will pull energy indiscriminately until it has robbed life from the entire valley, or even the entire planet. There should be enough energy within Soma's auxiliary reserves to sustain the link for years. However, if the link to Soma is ever disrupted, Astra will need to be shut down immediately.
So we'll go shut it down. Once again, I don't know how many of these medallions I'll need. They haven't really used or given us any insight. So what it really is used for in the long run or the short run, for that matter. Just that they're needed to get into the temple. But please don't kill me. I don't like that.
They won't listen. The energy they're demanding from the valley is far outpacing whatever can be produced from the orbs. It's killing this place. And we'll lose it forever if we don't do something. Edwin may try to stop me. I'll no doubt be charged with treason if I'm caught. Maybe even executed. But this is larger than me. This valley, it could very well change the world. I have to save it before it's lost forever.
So they don't really go too much into where exactly we are, whether we're still, I mean, I guess we can assume we're in the U.S. because of the Colorado, I think they said Colorado, or the Rocky Mountains, there we go. But does this guy, this archaeologist, know where he is in relation to everything else? Is this something that he's been tracking for a while? I wish there was more background as to how he came about all of it. These sprites, I think they used to be a lighter shade of green. Yeah. Stuff is so ominous. Music. Love it. I love it. I love it. I didn't see that guy is beyond me. Like I said, the music just kind of ramps up in this game, and you have no way of knowing when it's coming like that. I'm getting shot at from somewhere. It sounds like, at least. Alright, we need to shut down the Astra facility. Those guys drop a ton of acorns too, it looks like. Hit that zoop right here. Yeah, these, I could have sworn earlier they look like white bed sheets, not these bright yellow miniature, I don't know. They look very different during the daylight, that's for sure. Floating around this little rail yard, it looks like. Alright, so I get stuck on a lot of little things. They don't seem like they should be stopping me dead in my tracks, but they definitely do. The normal ground terrain looks great. It functions as needed, but stuff like that, why am I getting lifted up off the ground? I hope they patch that stuff. Campende. Alright guys, so we're now in a town site. That's where I'm going to end this episode here. If you've liked this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Send a subscription my way if you don't mind, and stick around because I will be producing more videos of this game. This is Valley, and it was published on August 24th, I believe, on the Steam market for around $20 US. Expect it to go on sale at some point. Maybe pop up in a Humble Bundle here soon. That's the rumor mill floating around right now. Alright, next episode we'll look into getting over the Astra facility and figure out what else is going on there. These little explorer notes and notes from the scientists really are piquing my interest. So, like I said, if you'd like to see some more, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and leave me a comment below. Alright, everybody have a good day.